Yo guys, recently in pro play udyr also did get actually picked in top play. We gonna go for actually the same playstyle. I would say arguably in some games you could consider going Conqueror really easily in Orin oriented matchups, but we're gonna copy everything of course in here. Now I would already spoiler it to some of you guys. Udyr is generally not that great on top lane. Now some runes are in his favor, of course, like these two new HP runes. It's in the favor of tank udyr, of course, scaling wise. But it just often it comes down to that this champion definitely can win lane early on, definitely can, especially with early runes, right? And definitely can proxy, that's also true, right? Occasionally that's what you want to proxy into invade, controlling those void grabs, and so on, right? So definitely you have early game power, but some matchups may not be that hard winning, right? That's what you got to consider. Champions that can generally play around your RR or your, generally around your kit really easily. They have more overwhelming it early on, or at some point like when they gonna hard out scale you or whatnot. You gotta realize that there are some scalers as well. You're gonna beat, and you should try to beat them as hard as possible. But Udyr scaling is not that insane, in my humble opinion. Like, he has some scaling in him. I don't say it doesn't scale at all, but like, no, Demolish is a general thing I would recommend. But I'm not sure how winning of a matchup is Jax, to be honest, because he denies my basics, and this extra shield would be nice, that extra little damage occasionally. I don't know how often do I get to push his tower, that's the thing. We are top right, so we have a queen support, We can go for Demolish, we can keep Demolish, maybe we're gonna get some ganks. So Jax got nerfed as well, and the only reason I hold into Demolish, because I feel like maybe I can beat him, because Jax got nerfed on his E, so I'm just a bit hopiuming in here. So, looks like Jax has some experience. Okay, so we're not the most experienced with udyr. I played one game before, right? And wasn't that bad. But after all, I threw a little bit my lead, so I was deciding to do. It wasn't even like a real matchup. So one time I actually did play like a normal game, faced Kasadin. The other time we won, but I kind of threw my lead a little bit, and it wasn't like the best sample of game. So I decided to make a third udyr game, and I think it's a bit. I have mixed feelings actually. Now I'm not sure if I go deering into him or D-shield. We're gonna go. We're gonna greed on deering, see how it works. Cause I feel like maybe after his E nerf, it's a bit more greedable maybe. Cause like your R actually has to hurt. Cause like he gonna dodge your basic attacks. So the only way you damage him is with R, which the answering quite nicely amplifies, right? So we're gonna try. We're gonna try this. Now let's see if it doesn't work. So you can go D-shield, right? That's gonna limit test it a little bit. I feel like it has some validity. I mean, this matchup, I think we can all in, but then we don't have much fighting power, and we got the space really well. It's not an easy matchup, and they have like 3 basic attackers, like 3 plated steel caps is very easy, right? And do we rush it though? That's a real question. I mean, some speed would be interesting to rush it, right? But I feel like this bomb is also like a really good component on udyr, because usually I've seen people Sunfire Rush, a really nice item into Jax, right? We could leash him, we could keep his identity hidden, depends up to him, but we can definitely leash a little. Can leash a little, right? He doesn't really kites the camp. Now in here he could level 1 zone you, but I think he doesn't necessarily win that. He could cheese, but that's not a big deal, because we win that short rate. Now he could try to zone us out, but I don't think so he's necessarily hard winning that, if he tries to do that. Oh, but he's kinda fast though. Fast fella, huh? So we got some decent damage on him, right? half of his HP is already gone, so I thought the matchup will be a bit harder, because it's I mean, it's definitely a Jax, he can parry your basics, but I feel like not in the very, probably not in the very early level. Shit. Bruh. That's just funny. So he does give up his E again. We just fake pressure a bit to deny him of CS. We are fake pressuring a basic attack. Sometimes this will work, sometimes it won't, but at least it makes people a bit more nervous about last hitting, you know? Because like we don't really win those, it's just like I'm fake pressuring, you know? I don't even put a point in my Q maybe, because like often it's not very useful in combat. But I mean, it still provides fighting power. Oh, I almost lost that. I feel like skipping, to be honest. Skipping Q, just 2 points in R, to be honest. I feel like that's my best guess into Jax now. Oh, I thought he gonna... If he can minion jump, you don't wanna R him. That's a pro tip I can give it to you guys. You can AoE a little bit off your... You can AoE a little bit... Oh shit, he's getting cooked. So we do actually win this quite nicely. We do get a demolish proc soon. No! No, 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 no. That was a misplay. No, 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 no. I did not do that. I did not. Oh my god. Oh my god. I took 2 tower shots. Oh, no, 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 no. I did not do that, guys. That was a big misplay on my part, holy. Might not be the best recall, but I chose to recall just to play it out safely. I feel like maybe I could ban sustain over the minions, but just to play it out safely, you know. Holy, I didn't want that. I was a bit risky. But I did kind of wanted to get like 1 grass proc on him as well, but I think it was very, very greedy. So I went a little bit just to bait his E maybe. As I said, he can jump on a minion, so pressing R wouldn't be... maybe with Q we would kill, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. There's like a pig noise when I basic attack. It's like Sejuani is pig, right? I think we put 1 point in Q now. I mean... I feel like R is better though. Because like R's AoE damage also can bounce to him, right, when I basic attack. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in this matchup it's kind of weird to put a point in your Q, you know? I feel like at some point we will, because it's helpful. It's not like it's not a helpful ability, but I feel like in this matchup, just because it parries your basic, it's kind of like Teemo a little bit in a way, no? It helps with proxying, right? Like, definitely putting some points in your R definitely helps with proxying, right? And so it's kind of like proxy into demolish proxy, right? Because like your proxy is quite decent. And you wanna kind of like ward a little bit, you know, into Belvat. This is one of the safer spots, I would say, because this is the general spot where he will collapse on you. If he does take that, that's fine, because he will take generally more damage tonight. But I think we... Who do we rotate? We have vision over Belvat, we do rotate. In here we don't have Q, which is a bit awkward, right? Generally it's still not a regret for me, you know? Like, it's not a regret for me, but so occasionally it will be nice to have that, you know? But it really feels like what Jax is nerfed, like, for real, guys. It doesn't feel like it does damage now. It's significantly less. It's a bit of a problem for Jax players, but if he gets ganked, then the champion is great, because like he pushes my tower faster with WR, but it's not like there are only downsides, you know, to consider, but... I mean, I think if Belvat comes, we can just EE out, or just like go to worst case scenario. So we have to hold into... We have to hold a little bit into EE. We get another demolish now, or... I'm a bit concerned about Belvat. I would like to ult, but I have to keep EE. Feel like, no? A little bit, no? Maybe I can use a potion, but I'm just concerned about Belvat. Don't really have a ward right now, so I think we hold into E for now. I don't know where Belvat is, to be honest. I can't give up my RR, I think, but actually, probably I would escape anyways, but let him cook. Now I know he's gonna jump on the wave, that's fine, because we wanna push the wave anyways and get his plate, so he does not have TP now, so that puts him in an awkward spot where it's kind of like you know, expire please, and once it expires you can go for plates 100%. Ooh, that's a bit wasted. That's a bit wasted, but a little bit he got hit, a little bit. We can pick this up. So because we have priority to rotate for this, because even if we would walk towards us, he would get caught by my ult, slow down, and we have prior for this, so we kinda like want to pick this up and shove back the wave actually. Don't let him catch his breath basically, that's what you do right now as udyr. So because we have really good resource HP and mana management, we are allowed to cook his HP a little bit here. And we can get his plates, right? That's like an ideal way of playing, and the good thing is there is no divine in the game anymore. That's insane, right? That's like part of the reason why udyr is better, because divine doesn't exist, core and whatnot, right? Black cleaver is way weaker, so it just really comes down to like what's meta and what counters tanks, right? Now if those anti-tank, maybe we should Q a little bit, no? Q to push Q to push a little faster, huh? But even there he couldn't force an all-in into me. Oh, that's insane, we got a speed rate. And even in here, same thing, we don't let him catch his breath, so we perma push. But in here I'm a bit concerned of Belvet actually, so he's a bit more confident, so we gotta use E against his stun if he jumps in and Belvet and we get out. But I'm a bit concerned right now. Is Belvet bot? I don't see Belvet. Looks like we are getting a... He's a bit too confident, so I can't RR, if he jumps in I have to E. Sorry for the burp. I don't see Belvet at all on the map, but I don't think so he will bother to gank me. Getting cooked a bit. But I think he's begging for ganks. Belvet is mid, so we can go for another play. So I seen some people are going demolition ironically, but I think that's just a bit troll shit, no? I mean that's a little bit like troll in my opinion. He does have mana though, some mana to all in, but he hasn't got enough mana to all in properly, so that's why I'm like... I also have biscuits, right, so one go, so... There's no way he all-ins us with like 0 damage items, right? I had to find a proper way of all-inning me for him. We have WW again. Hey, are the minions under tower though? Oh, yo, stop, yo, chill. It's fine guys, we giga baited. Those minions weren't under tower though, I kinda baited my own self. So a little bit we risk there. I didn't see the minions properly, I thought they were under tower, but in here it should be fine because we got his whole plated tower. It's a little bit risky, but we do have our Empower D to escape somehow Belvet, but we can even die for this to be honest. You can really die for this. We kinda have to TP back, we got his whole plated tower, that's insane. Ooh, but bot lane. Oh my god, what is this? Holy shit. What is that actually? I didn't see actually what's going on at all on bot lane. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I should have TP a little earlier though. I think he has no more jumps though, no? We got a kill, but... it's a 1-for-1, I mean, it's not big deal, I guess Viego can cover my lane, but... I thought Rakan is kinda fat as well, right? If Samira is fat, Rakan has items, It wasn't as squishy as I thought. It would be nice if he devs my plates now, because then he doesn't get some extra value of my death, no? We do get plated seal caps right now, so this game is a bit hard. Oh, it's... I mean, that's like an Infinity Edge Samira soon, so it's a bit concerning. Where do we even go? Oh, Draven gave up mentally. What kind of intent to be honest? I think they're a bit reportable. It didn't report for the writing. I didn't even look at the chat by the way. I don't know if they verbally abused each other, but I feel like when people are inting on bot lane, if both of them are inting, they are flaming each other as well. That's like a generic thing. In tier 2, to be told, I didn't check, but it's like, that's like a generic thing, you know? I don't know. It's a bait. Bro, you die to that. So Echo tries and Viego kind of, I guess, it kind of does his best. I mean, I think like we got what we wanted, right? Like we got the educative value. We may not win this game, but I think we did get ally stain. That doesn't sound good. So we got the educative value out of this. We got the educative value out of this, like how laning phase goes, how to play around your opponents, of course, how to you know, how to proxy in here, how to proceed around the jungler, how to play around the enemy jungler a little bit, but how to get those demolish procs right really easily off. I feel like we're gonna get shit on in here, no? He's not having fun unless, you know, the enemy Jax is not having fun. He's winning, but he's not having fun. I'm losing, I'm having fun, you know. Top lane is always weird, right? I don't think so. We wanna contest into this sub, can we? I don't know. Bot is useless. I don't know, honestly. I guess the Queen has some damage, Hopium, but Velvet could be here as well. I don't. No, you don't wanna force that. Ooh, his damage was actually surprising, but I don't know. I don't know about forcing that too hard though. Wait, is that? I mean, okay, I guess. Queen has something there, I guess. Not quite quite that weak as I thought. Oh, they're gonna stomp my head. So we kinda need that Kraken. They have 1, 2 crit champs, right? So we need that Randuin, maybe we need that we need something, you know. Here's a Randuin ideally, I think. I think his wave will also hurt, but it's like Samira is just disgusting right now. Like we need that anti-crit because she's too fat. That's hard to deal with for now. We can maybe sidestep waste abilities or some, but they have a lots of like high threat AD champs in the enemy team, so that are AD. Yeah, I feel like I drank like some water from the sink and I'm coughing from it, from this mineral water I'm drinking right now. I'm not coughing. I don't know. It has to do something with the water and with my immune system, because like other people in my family, obviously, not everyone is coughing. You know, I'm coughing, but maybe they are. Sometimes they are coughing too, so there is an argument for that. I think sometimes, not always, right? And maybe I could banish him there, but don't know because he jumps out. I don't know. I'm baiting myself. No, baiting my team as well. Oh, I'm baiting my team and myself, believing that we can, but they're too ahead. Ooh. Maybe I'm a puss. Nah. It's just like this would be nice if you're not this shit behind, you know? You know, requirements. Don't be shit behind. You can maybe like sidestep for Q though, because she gets speed, but I think it's Echo, it's you. Oh my god. He just smashed him. Perfect. So we do get this Randuin into Samira, there's no way we skip this. We can maybe try something, you know, like I even went for Darksteel, hopefully we get some kills, we come back of that. I mean, Echo has 20, Echo is promising, Viego is not that bad of a player, he's just behind, I would say, he's not that awful. Queen is maybe okay as a player, you know, I mean... Bro. Echo is promising though, but... I don't know. I don't know about winning this game, because... I mean, these guys don't really... We see, you know, like I'm having fun. Nonetheless, like in lane, I did have a lot of fun. About winning, I'm not sure, but I think it's fun, you know. It's not gonna be always good, I think, to pick udyr top, but I think it's fun. It's quite fun to be like tank deer, you know, like kinda entertaining to watch maybe for some people as well, running a tank udyr around the map, right? I always like split push because like we can't team fight really. Echo and Viego also values, maybe even Queen if I split them up, but people are thinking of team fights maybe when it comes to udyr, but it's not like jungle udyr, you know, like in here we kinda have to like try to you know, like get something done, you know, like on the side. How do we play this out? We can't really go in. And he got 2 shields. It's perfect, but I don't know if you wanna force forward. Oh, yo 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 yo. He has too much AoE. He has too much AoE. We go top, we protect our tower, because he does more damage to towers right now. He has wave clear from Titanic. So I would recommend my team just to F off and we can scale a little bit back in the game. So it started a bit unlucky and I was shocked. Like I didn't get shocked since a while, but I was shocked when I looked at bot lane. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Unimaginable they died so many times, but I guess it can happen. Now we wanna ideally get this Randuin, sell D-Ring for Randuin, ideally. Just cause like otherwise we can't really maybe we can even CS it, to be honest, but I'd be a bit greedy. I just kinda wanna keep that ring cause it's quite strong, you know. But we can't completely push in the wave though, and I can't think I wanna spare my R though. Well, I mean, I should bank you though, no? Don't know, like we don't really... I'm still thinking like I'm low-key, I wanted to go there to teamfight, but at the same time, it is just really bad to look at, you know? And they have a Hubei as well that's hidden strong, you know? So I don't really know, honestly, what to tell you guys. Like, I was thinking to Rika, even said D-Ring, but there was like a big concern in India, but they have a fed guy as well, they have a fed Kaisa, have a Belvet, and the other issue is just obvious, you know, like, it's not even the... I guess she one shot, but it's not even only that guy, you know, it's really Hubei. It doesn't look to be too strong, but he hurts, you know. Like if he AoEs all of us, he does lots of damage, you know. Just imagine like he's almost like a brand in a way, you know. But he has like more range tools, right, and more utility tools. But that's like a fair imagination you can have of his AoE in your head if everything really connects fairly, you know. So they're kind of scary. I mean, it's kind of bad to give them Baron, but I don't know. Like Draven is not. Oh, but why do you keep going lethality when you're shit behind? Oh my god. Or when I see Hubris when people are behind, or Collector when people are behind, bro. I don't know, do we just like send in an R and hope? Can just send in an R and hope. But I don't know. I don't know about this one, guys, because I think I just wanted to send in an R, but maybe it bait that team though. I don't know. Where is Echo though? Is around. I mean, I don't know, like it's very bad to give them this Baron, but it's kind of forced to try to contest, right? So if you guys think about it, it's bad either ways, right? Yeah, it's kind of bad either ways. Can maybe R them and maybe Echo goes for a pick or some, but it's kinda hard though. He has a Kyanic Rockon. Oh, that's disgusting. That's a bit disgusting. See, I will get killed there. I will get killed. I don't know why you guys bait me in, but it's just bad. That's bad, guys. Why you guys bait me in? Ping me to help, but I cannot go in, bro. Bro, I can't. I'm tank. I can't go in. Don't want me to be as more my. It's just not possible. I don't know, I don't think so I would kill her. Like, this is 80. This is like 80 though, it's kinda disgustingly a lot of MR, so I don't know, guys, if I would have enough fuel in me. I don't know if I would have enough fuel in me, that's the thing there. I feel like least, cause Kaini Crocker, I mean, it's just there, you know. I know Q does like physical damage, but I don't have points in it. This does the 3% at max 7, right? So I don't know if I would even kill. Cause like, if you didn't have Kaini Crocker, sure, I would go then, you know, like I would be like, fine bro, let's do it, but like this is just like bad. But I think Maw is a bit better on Samira, no? Kaini Crocker is just HP, I guess, a shield, but I guess it's good into pokes though, Kayanik, right? Because it's like Maw only comes on when you're low, right? And that's often not really the cause maybe, but I didn't think so. We can do this. Yeah, it is bad. It is bad. So we can actually surrender this and get out of this game. But I want to show you guys the main points of why udyr top can be valid in some matchups, preferably the ones that you win. But even in good matchups you could get Ornn instead of udyr. So it just like really comes down to like how much do you want to go for this pick, you know? Because I think there are better tanks. It's fun, you know, like I don't say it's not fun, you know, it's definitely fun. It's just there can be better tanks or bruisers, I think, that can be picked, but it has validity, you know. I played it in Diamond 2. Not the highest possible rank, but I would say it has some validity. I mean, it even got picked in Pro Play, right? It is when it comes to solo queue, right? Because it was a pro pick, and some pro picks don't always work like insanely well in solo queue, you know. Oh my god. That's good. Alright, so that drink water was really refreshing. So let's look at top lane, let's look at my side of it. Laning phase starts out, you know, Jax is obviously quite hard nerfed. As you guys can see, 0.5 less percentage damage plus 20 less flat damage. I mean, that's an insane damage nerf actually early on. It's actually very big. Because like the damage it's doubled, you know. When 4 times you will basic attack Jax in his Z minions or you, right? But then the issue is that if you multiply that 20 less and that 0.5 percentage, 0.5 percentage by 2, you're gonna get twice as less, right? So when he gets the strongest part of his E, he does way less damage, right? The weaker part still, I guess the weaker part is still quite hard enough to be honest. But I think this is just kind of bad for Jax that he pushes harder, but his E does less. I always ask for some Jax nerf though, to be honest, because Jax, I don't know, his E is such a disgusting ability. Like his E just like makes people puke, to be honest. There was no top laner in his life that like never complained about like Jax E, you know. Maybe even AD carry. It's not even top laner, bro. It's like there's no person probably in this. There's probably no person that didn't complain about Jax E at least one time in his life. But I said it's perhaps it's even the strongest like base ability, and so recently it got nerfed, maybe a bit too heavily. I would say maybe a bit too heavily, right? But you guys get my trades in here. I couldn't really basic attack, but of course we actually got a decent amount of damage on him. We do actually play for, so we played out smartly, because I shouldn't R by the way in here. This is where I misplayed. So you should go for the demolish proc into proxy with R, right? Very simple. In here I accidentally aggroed myself, which was a big mistake though, because then I lost like one basic opportunity with demolish and one wave opportunity to proxy. Whatever. Shit happens, but we've seen how hard I can trade into him. That was a big mess up on my part, 100%. I wanted to recall instead of risking, but I think I had biscuits, I had potions, I could ban stay, but I was like, fuck it, we're gonna recall, you know, it's whatever. I tip it back, you know, basically we are a bit stronger with the Ruby Crystal. I prime my R, of course, I push the wave, I sort of wanna trade into him a little bit, I space his E, of course, I walk back, and basically in here is very simple what's happening, he's getting a bit cooked by that. I try to E him, I do E him, we get some trades on him, right, and I think it just really comes down to like how hard you can smash people with these early game oriented runes and builds, right, and then just aim to get their plates. So in here I had a big mess up early on, if we all remember that. I'm R-maxing, as I said earlier on, we are R-maxing just because we kind of want to maximize out, you know, that AoE damage on him on the minions to like wave clear to proxy, while also notably Jack, so putting a point in Q kind of feels to be bad, because often you cannot get it off, you know, so I would just like value having a better R, you know, at this point. And even in here, like, I like to walk like this, because he has to choose it between last hitting and between, like, protecting his plate right from me, so this puts him in an awkward spot, and we can see he barely dealt any damage to me, because, like, I have W, I can heal up of W as well, I can proxy right, so it just always puts people in an awkward spot when I proxy right. Then in here I just kinda like ward a little into Velvet, you know. I think I do believe I rotate just for safety purposes for the Herald, of course. Herald, I mean Void Grudges, my bad. Giga, my bad, of course. And then in here I force, I don't have a point in Q, so in here it's a bit regrettable not having a point in Q, but generally it's not really a big deal, cause like R still trades quite hard, so I didn't have a point in Q, but I had an extra point in R, so that provides some extra slow, some extra DPS, so it's like I would still just generally recommend to not put a point in Q until like level 6 maybe or something, you know, but generally I don't really agree with like putting a point in Q early on into Jackson. By the way, these were his runes, of course, so he did not actually run biscuits, which was kinda weird, right? He actually ran some like defensive setup. And so in here we can see we are dominating, we have like a better like HP and mana management, right? And but basically it's just like that, you know, like we just smash him. And when he has no Q or he has no good jump opportunity, you can R. In there I should ban definitely R, I'm not sure why am I holding into R. I think maybe I'm a bit scared of, in here I was a bit scared of Velvet because we didn't know where he was. So like if you are concerned about the enemy jungle, just hold into your E, because E can disengage from most of the jungle ganks, to be honest, like 99% of them, to be honest, I would say, so. Because if you press R plus E, then you are not really chaseable. We see you know, the good thing is that I damage him a little bit with my R, right? I basic him with grass, that's good. And then what I do is very simple. It pushes the wave as well, right? The R really nicely. And then we get to like push it in with my next R, right? We do get the R proc on the, of course, the Jax as well, so we get Presence of Mind. Wait, did I go? No, I didn't go Presence of Mind. So there was another game where I went, actually, my bad. So I didn't go Presence of Mind this game, it was another game, actually. And in here I just pick up a plant, you know, simple as that. That ult was a bit wasted. It was a bit rushed, so the key thing is just to go for good R angles, don't rush them perma, cause that's, like, you gotta know how to R in when people don't have dashes, preferably, or some speed ups to get out of it, you know, and when you feel like you're gonna get value out of it, you know, if you just gonna throw it in and you barely scratch your opponent, or you don't scratch them at all, then that's a waste of R. That's a big waste of R. So don't do that. Like, you actually wanna get value out of it, you know. And in here, simple as that, he did TP before, because your opponent gives up their TP, you're way better at managing your HP and mana than most of the enemies. And we still have biscuits, by the way, we still have biscuits, 3 biscuits, you know, for HP management. We have some health potions, so generally speaking, it does actually allow you to like outpoke your opponents, these type of runes that I have, to just sort of like get their places via and demolish. Some people go shield bash, but more than often it's not needed, to be honest. It's just kind of a joke. Because, like, you do some extra damage, which is nice, you get some extra more armor, nice, right? It's nice, but it's like, Demolish just gives you so many plates as we visually see, you know, like, especially when later on it comes to your split pushings as well, if you occasionally split, then it also helps, you know, but mainly it a lot has to do with the plate gains you can get, you know. the acceleration you can get through it, because then you can control the void grudges better, you can control the heralds better and whatnot. So that gold acceleration early on does actually matter quite a lot, you know, because like often you're gonna W, tank off the opponent's like basic attacks, you know, get really easily. Of course, the demolish proc, once you're able to proc it, you should go really close to the tower. Some basic attacks gonna be swinged into you, but it's not really a big deal, because then your opponent either loses minions or they're gonna be aggroed by your minions, depends. But in here he all-ins me, it doesn't really matter, you know. And I just wanted to represent and explain a little bit better the laning phase as we saw earlier. Probably it's just very optional for you to watch furthermore if you feel like there is just furthermore explanation for people that need it. It's not for everyone, this part, of course, so if you feel like this bores you, you have something better to do, definitely leave the video, because it's just gonna be like a repetition, you know, for people. It's not necessarily for everyone, you know. And in here again, visually we can see we do actually get like plates again with the help of demolish, but in here I choked a little bit, but it's not a big deal. We did choke a little bit, but it's not a big deal though, because even alone we would escape even if Diego doesn't shows up, but I didn't pay attention, the minions weren't under tower, right? But in here it shouldn't be a big deal, we just pick up his tower, you know. I was hoping Belvet is not around. I could still arguably escape him with E, because now I have empowered D, I have Ghost, but I was giving up my Q, my empowered Q, because I felt like if he didn't show up yet, very likely he's not here. Because usually they show up at grubs as fast as possible, but I was like, if he's not here yet, probably not gonna be here soon either. It was a bit risky, you know, to give up there your QQ, so I don't necessarily recommend that, because you can get it down either base and safely disengage with EE and Ghost if needed, right? So it's a bit more consistent, up to you. I just wanted to finish it as fast as possible, but it's definitely a bit safer if you do that way. And so in here at most, like the laning phase is over, we got the first tower, we at most saw with what we are capable of to do. In here the laning phase is at most over. Now I know that I say it's at most over just because I know it's only 11 minutes, right? Like you would say it's only 11 minutes, right? But the issue is that in here, like, I'm very forced to like end my laning phase. I'm kind of forced to like roam just because both sprinted it, and you got to get some plays done for your team. If you are stuck in lane with Jax, they're gonna slowly win the game, you know. So you got to try to go for some roams, try to do something, because if you stuck yourself in lane with the enemy laner, you will slowly lose. Because like I can't really kill realistically Jax at this point. I can hardly destroy his like 4k HP tower, and it's just hard, you know, like it's just really hard. Because now he's catching up with damage, and it may be a bit harder to get those demolish procs with wave clear. He's catching up as well, at least, even if not with damage. So it's just a bit more concerning to even like deal with Jax right now. Eventually Jax does outscale Udyr, but this Jax kind of builds in a weird way, and he's kind of a weird player as well. Think it just think at this point it's just like it's over pretty much. As I said, like laning phase is kind of over, because I really have to play for my team, to be honest to you guys. And we got the main value out of it, so you get to proxy, invade if you get the possibility, roam mid if you get the possibility. Then look for short trades with our basic attacks, you know, throw in your ultimate as much as possible when you get a good angle to poke your opponent even under tower. That's your way to trade under tower. Definitely have sustain, definitely go for those even trades, because those are good trades for you. As a wrap up, I also gonna say go for those demolish procs as often as it is possible, of course, while notably care sometimes hold into your E in case if you feel like the enemy jungle is around, so you get the get out, of course, right? Now what else is there to mention? Basically in some matchups I wouldn't recommend you to put points in Q like Jax early on, but I think we got the main value out of this, of course, out of this like gameplay. So that's it for now, guys. Have a nice day, and I'm gonna press Ctrl 10 in here to stop this.